Best countries to live in 2022, Top 5. Here is a list of the most amazing places to relocate to in 2022 for expatriates and their families. We have considered factors such as earning potential, quality of life, education, and healthcare. So let's just dig into it. 5. Australia. US $69,202 is the average expat salary. The beauty of Australia's beaches, its verdant landscapes, and its cosmopolitan cities make it a world-class destination at any time of the year. In addition, as any expat who's moved to Australia will tell you, it's also one of the best places in the world to live in 2022 for foreign workers and their families. Australia's quality of life. The GDP per capita of Australia is the highest on this list. There is good news across the board when it comes to employment. There is a strong passion for liberal democracy in Australia, a relatively stable country. This has resulted in a high level of employment. It was even possible for Australia to get over the worst effects of COVID-19 relatively quickly. In Australia, there are several key industries including finance, investment, banking, technology, and a large natural resources sector focused on mining and gas. A rapidly developing digital services industry offers plenty of jobs for young people as well. In addition, tourism is one of Australia's top industries. A rapidly escalating cost of living is another thing you may notice. Sydney and Melbourne have long been known as some of the most expensive cities in the world. As Perth climbs the league tables, other Australian cities may soon follow. 4. Singapore. US $69,396 is the average expat salary. In 2022, Singapore will arguably be one of the best places to live in the world because of its fusion of Eastern and Western cultures. Singapore's quality of life. Because of its history as a key trading port in Southeast Asia, Singapore has one of the world's most developed economies, with financial services, technology, and trade dominating its industries. With excellent connections to India, Indonesia, China, Japan, and Australia, as well as to the UK and thus the rest of Europe, Singapore is an extremely well-connected city. Additionally, Singapore has the freest economy in the world, according to the World Economic Forum, which explains why expats love this city-state. 3. Norway. US $73,800 is the average expat salary. A country famous for its fjords and fishing, the Scandinavian country, once ranked the happiest in the world, still appears high on Condé Nast's list of top 10 expat destinations, but it has much to offer foreigners. Norway's quality of life. In 2022, Norway will have one of the lowest population densities in the world, and it will have fewer residents in Oslo than in Rhode Island. But what are its benefits to expats, and why should they live there? There are several reasons to be hopeful about its future, including its excellent performance when it comes to income inequality. Its Gini coefficient of 0.262 is among the lowest in the developed world. The cost of living in Norway may not be low, but expats can expect a high standard of living there. Regarding finances, Norway ranks 5th in the world when it comes to GDP, so you may not have to worry too much. 2. Canada. US $111,000 is the average expat salary. BCG ranked Canada as the top destination people would relocate to if given the chance for the first time this year. With its strong tech and digital services scene, Canada is particularly appealing to young, digitally minded white-collar workers. Canada's quality of life. Especially young families should consider moving to Canada because of its many perks. A high degree of public safety, free public secondary education, and low air pollution are all features of the country. In 2022, Canada will be one of the best countries to live in the world due to these factors. 1. Switzerland. US $200,000 is the average salary for expats. Switzerland is a global powerhouse in business, finance, and commerce despite its size. Switzerland's quality of life. Switzerland has the 4th highest GDP among all countries worldwide, which attracts many expatriates. For expats, it's one of the best countries in the world. The majority of those who stay do so for other reasons. Among them are the fresh alpine air, high-end luxuries, a wealth of winter activities, and first-class transportation connections.